Welcome to my YouTube channel, Learn with Meenakshi. Hello people, hope everyone is doing good. If you are new to my channel, do like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon so that whenever I post the video, you get the notification. And in my channel, I'll post the content related to 11th and 12th Business Studies in Accountancy. If you haven't watched my previous video, I'll share the link in the description. Do check it out. So students, without taking much time, let's begin the video. And in today's video, I'll be discussing about the classification of business. Business activities are classified into two categories, industry and commerce. In this video, students, we'll discuss about the industry and its classification. If I teach about commerce and its classification, the video will be lengthier. So I'll post in the next video. Stay tuned for that. So let's begin with the meaning of industry and its classification. Industry. It refers to an economic activities which are connected with conversion of resources into useful goods. Already have said the meaning of economic activities, which refers to any activity done by a human being to earn money, to earn any profit, then it is an economic activity. So industry is an economic activity where people does work and then they earn money out of it. So which are connected with conversion of resources into useful goods. You will extract the resources, you will convert them into a useful goods. So what does this industry and industry activities relate to? So it is connected with conversion of resources into useful goods. You are converting the basic raw material into a useful goods for consumption purpose for the consumers. So this is the meaning of industry. Generally, the term industry is used for activities in which mechanical appliances and technical skills are involved. Have you visited any kind of industry? If you have there, then would have seen various plants, machineries, various mechanical appliances, and there are technical skills too involved in it to convert the resources into useful goods. So guys, what activities does an industry do? Yes, it converts resources into a useful goods. It is an economic activity. Here we use various mechanical appliances and technical skills to produce a product. It includes activities relating to producing or processing of goods as well as breeding and raising of animals. Industry does the activities relating to producing or processing of goods. They do not involve in selling activity. They does only the production side. The term industry is also used to mean groups of firms producing similar or related goods. For example, cotton textile industry, cement industry, electronic industry, which includes all types of firms producing same, similar or related goods. Hope the meaning of industry is clear to you. It is only the production side, no selling side is involved here. You produce the goods, you convert into a useful goods. So here the industry is divided into three broad categories, namely primary industry, secondary industry and tertiary industry. Under primary industry we have two classification, extractive, genetic, and the secondary we have two classification, manufacturing and construction. And tertiary does not have any classifications. Manufacturing industry has further four types of industries. Let's see this one by one. Primary industries. So students, basically the primary industries involve in extraction of products from natural resources. For example, taking out or pulling out the oil from the natural resources from the earth, right? And copper, drilling, mining, all this comes under extraction of goods from natural resources, that is from earth. And production of natural resources like harvesting and reproduction and development of living organism and plant, etc. So if you are doing this kind of an activity, you comes under the category of primary industry. Here the primary industry is further classified into two categories: extractive industries and genetic industry. Extractive industries, they does what kind of work? Let's see. They extract or draw products from natural resources, natural sources. Example, farming, mining, hunting, fishing, oil drilling, copper, etc. So they take out or pull out the products from natural sources. We can give the example of harvesting, farming, agriculture, hunting, fishing, all those things. Let's move on with the next industry, genetic industries. Students, have you seen in your locality the cattle breeding farms and poultry farms? If yes, what does they do? Yes, they breed plants, animals for their further use in reproduction, and they sell it out for final consumption, right? The products of these primary industries are usually transformed into many other useful goods by the secondary industries. So primary industry deals with extraction and production of natural resources. Here we have two classification: extractive industries and genetic industry. Let's move on with the next industry. Secondary industry. First we'll see the meaning of secondary industry and we'll see the classification of its. Students, these industries are concerned with using the materials which have already been extracted at the primary stage. So whatever the primary industry extracts from the earth, they give it here. The secondary industry purchase from the primary industry to convert the products into useful goods. Let's see the secondary industry classification. It is classified into two categories: manufacturing industry and construction industry. Manufacturing industry. What does this kind of industry do? Yes, they engage in producing the goods through various processing of raw materials, and they convert into a useful goods for final consumption. So here we have four classification of manufacturing industry. Let's see that one by one. Analytical industry. What is the meaning of analytic? Yes, analyzing. So this kind of industry analyzes the products and separate different elements from the same product. For example, this is one material. From this, they will separate different products, different elements. Example, oil refinery. So I repeat once more. Analytical industry analyzes and separate different element from the same material. So there is one material, we're gonna make use of it in different way by separating it. Let's move on with the next type of industry. It is synthetical industry. This industry usually combines various ingredients into a new product. For example, there are various products. We're going to combine all these products to make a new product. Example, cement. The next industry is processing industry. Here the products goes through a successive stage for manufacturing into a finished product. For example, have you seen any factory where the cookies are made? Yes, first the flour is being brought and they convert into a cookie. So this could be the first stage, and the packaging of cookie could be the second stage, and third stage could be dispersing it for selling purpose. So a product is converted into a finished product by going through a various successive stages one by one. It passes from one stage to another stage, and from that stage to the next stage for consumption purpose. Yes. So the next industry is assembling industry. Assembling industry usually refers to those industries which assembles different components parts to make a new finished products. For example, television, car, computer. To make a car as a finished product, you have to purchase tires from one industry and the headlight from one industry and the various seats from one industry, the window glasses from one industry. So you are purchasing the different components of the car from different industries and you're making into a new product. So this is called assembling industry. Basically this kind of industry assembles products and they convert into a new product. So students, let's move on with the next kind of industry under secondary industries. It is construction industries. It does only the construction of buildings, dams, bridges, roads as well as tunnels and canals. Construction work is done. Have you seen the road construction? Yes, it belongs to construction industry. Building construction, it belongs to construction industries. Here, engineering skill is important. Architectural skill is very important. So we have learned so far primary industry and secondary industry. These both industry does only the production work. They convert the raw materials into a useful product. Now let's move on with the tertiary industry. Tertiary industry usually support the primary and secondary industry. Now how this tertiary industry is supporting the primary and secondary industry? Yes, they does involve in selling activity. So primary industry extract the raw material. Secondary industry use that raw material and convert into a finished product. Now this tertiary industry will help those two industries to sell their products into the market. These industries usually provide service facilities. Here no production work is involved, students. They does only the service work. So selling part is done by the tertiary industry. Tertiary industries are part of commerce. They assist, they help in trading activity through transport, banking, insurance, warehousing, communication, packaging and advertising of the products. So in the next upcoming video, we shall see about the commerce and its classification. Students, I hope you enjoyed the concept of industry and its classification. We shall keep a hint so that we'll never forget this classification. Under primary industry, we have extractive and genetic industry. So we shall keep as EG. So primary industry is very easy. And secondary industry, here we have two classification, manufacturing and construction. M for manufacturing, C for construction. So MC. Under manufacturing we have 4 categories. Students, if you have any doubts or feedbacks, please do write in the comment section. I'll check it out. So this is a small hint I could give you. Stay tuned to my channel. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon so that whenever I post a video, you get the notification. Thanks for watching.